been at Big Pine Resort in Overgard, Arizona for our 2-day quad ride in the Sitgreaves National Forest. This is our most favorite place to ride quads. Here we're going to turn onto US 260 and then we're going to make a left onto Forest Service Road 51 to enter the National Forest. The sky is full of clouds today, but that doesn't matter. This forest and the wonderful set of trails that run all through it is fun to ride, come rain or come shine. This is the road to adventure. Here we turned off Forest Road 51 and we're now on Forest Road 124, where we passed a group of Forest Service workers who were trimming some of the dead wood and just cleaning up the forest. This is a great road to quad ride. You could even get through here with a truck for the most part. It winds east and eventually it comes out on US 260. So you could, if you were in maybe a truck or Jeep, you could make a whole circuit through the forest. But there are so many other trails that branch off from here that go south all the way to Rim Road and north to the 260, or just kind of meander through the forest and hook up with the numerous Forest Service roads. It's really difficult to get lost in this section of the Sitgreaves Forest because on your northern boundary you have US 260 and on your southern you have Forest Road 300, also known as the Rim Road, and the White Mountain Apache Indian Reservation, which is fenced off. So you really can't, you're somewhere in there, just keep your directions, know whether you're going east or west, north or south, and you will hit a main forest road at one point if you go off on some of the smaller trails, which we like to do. It's just so much fun to explore here because we've been riding here for about 10 years, pretty much regularly, 3 or 4 times a year until we purchased our camper. And now, unfortunately, we only get to go maybe about once a year because we're more often in our camper than quad riding because we don't have a way to transport our quad and camper together. The forest changes with every season. After the winter time, there's always something new. And of course, there's the herds of wild horses that we love to watch, and we've been watching them grow and grow for the last 10 years. It's so interesting and fun to see the new babies each season. So here we're still heading east on 124 and watching the clouds because it looks like we might hit some rain. It had rained the day we came up, yesterday. It had rained really good. You can tell because everything's all muddy and there's still some puddles. But it's fun to ride in the rain or the sunshine. Forest looks different all the time. It's ever changing. There was a huge fire back in 2002 here that really devastated this area of the forest and took many, many homes as well. But over the last 22 years, the forest has grown back just beautifully. This area on the 124 was left undamaged mostly by that fire. When we were on Forest Service Road 51, you could see the bare spots where the trees had been burned away. And sometimes you can still see the burnt trees, the burnt pines, but this area, oh, more horses. Oh my gosh, the horse herds are just so plentiful. And there's a little baby small horse there, full. Just so fun to watch. There's so many different colors, different types, whatever. I don't know all the names of the horses, but I just love to watch them and ride through and see how the forest changes. Well, we're gonna come up on another herd of wild horses. They're so beautiful. Look at this big group and look at this beautiful black horse right here with that long tail. Beautiful horse. I think I edited this video to show every encounter we had with the wild herds. But look how pretty the forest looks. The blue sky, the white clouds, the green pines, and all the shadows on the ground. It's just such a peaceful and fun place to ride. We made a left off of the 124 and headed up Forest Road 146 going north, which would eventually take us to the 260. There had been a whole herd of cows up there last time we were here, so we wanted to see if they were still there, but they weren't. So we turned around and headed back south down the 146. And look at those ominous gray clouds out there. Wonder if they're going to come in towards us. But we decided anyway to take a cutoff trail. So we turned around and went back to the cutoff trail. Here we're going to get on this little
And we're going to take
trail.
an unknown trail off
It's not
of
a
the
Forest
146.
Service road.
Heading
At
east.
least it didn't have a sign or a name. And we're going to just explore it for a little bit. We get pretty far. I think what would have happened, maybe eventually it would have led us back to the 124 where it loops, where the 124 loops north to intersect with the 260. But we didn't get that far because the clouds came in. And after a little bit, we decided time to turn around and try to race the clouds back to the cabin. we made it back to the 124 Forest Road before it started to rain. So here we're heading back west to the intersection with Forest Service Road 51, trying to race the rain back to our cabin. We didn't make it. We got pretty soaked and it was fun. Little chilly though. This was early September of 2023. It was a little chilly rain, but it was still fun. We did get back to the cabin and we put on a pot of coffee and a pot of hot water, hot chocolate, and changed into dry clothes and just hung out till the rain passed. And sometimes here the rain can hang around, but sometimes it can pass really quickly. And it did pass over us. And later on in the late afternoon, we went out for another ride on the other side of the forest. And what I think I'm going to do is I have a lot of video of forest rides here in the Sitgreaves Forest. I think in the next month or two, I'm going to try and get those together and post some more of the rides so you can see the different forest roads over the years and see more wild horses and see how the forest changes from year to year. So look at those clouds. We're getting wet, but it's so much fun anyway. So here we're gonna come to the end of the 124 and get back on Forest Road 51 and head north to the 260 and then back to hope you enjoyed this short little video of our quad ride in September 2023 along Forest Road 124 and 146. And I'll try to get out a few more videos of other adventures we've had in the forest because there's just so much to do here. So many beautiful roads, so much beautiful scenery. Thanks for watching. And remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, leave that place better than the way you found it. Bye for now.